Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Veenu Anand at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with leaders in interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulae for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such industry giant on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Satyajeet Damre. His extensive background in project management, including complex projects and program management with multi-million pound engagements, showcases his exceptional leadership and strategic skills. Notably, he has managed projects in various domains such as BFSI, hedge funds, and insurance, further solidifying his versatility and expertise. With over 22 years of experience in the IT industry, his professional life, long pursuit, have culminated in current position as Senior Solutions Manager in Wipro's large deals team solutioning proposals worth more than $10 million. In this role, he also leads a team of 4 solutions architects. So, Mr. Damre, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far?
Yeah, so it has been a very fulfilling career, I would say, and a very diverse one. So I had the opportunity to work with smaller as well as very large companies during the tenure of my career. So I started as a programmer during the Y2K period, if you may remember that. And then actually gradually I moved up, taking up more responsibilities and getting into various other domains. Like my last position or my current position is into the client solutions group at Wipro. And I kind of handle this multi-million dollar large deals basically, which are in various domains such as banking, BFSI or telecom or any other domains basically. So it has been very fulfilling. So earlier it was more technical focused role in delivery where I have delivered various projects. And now it is more focused on the strategy and the overall aspects of solutioning of large engagements basically.
So, sir, in your current role, could you describe the most significant projects you have been involved in, including their scope, challenges, and outcomes?
Yeah, so I would like to mention one of the large banks based in US. They came to us with the problem that it's basically they had this various pain points which they wanted to share with us, and then they said that they are a large bank, but however they are kind of falling short in terms of revenues, in terms of customer engagement, and also in terms of cost saving. So all the 3 areas they wanted us to help them extensively, and they came to us with this pain point, and then that's where our large deal team came into picture, and we actually completely revamped their entire business processes, bringing in automation, bringing in aspects of generative AI, which is in vogue nowadays. Okay, and then various aspects of their delivery and operating model transformation basically. So it was a very good journey, or very good, very deep, immersive kind of experience in this particular proposal. And then, of course, we won it. But the fact is that we had to actually probably kind of burn the midnight oil to actually get this out together as a team. And it was very fulfilling as such.
Wow, amazing. So, you mentioned your expertise in handling multi-geographical, multicultural teams. So,
Right.
how do you ensure effective communication and collaboration in such diverse settings?
Yeah, true. It is true because typically in a multicultural team, you work with clients across geographies, whether it's the Western countries or whether it's the Middle East, especially. Okay, the norms are different in countries such as Middle East, and of course India. Okay, and Asia Pacific region. So typically nowadays, since because of globalization, everybody has come to a certain common minimum factor wherein teams understand each other, and they are also trained by their respective organizations and by the project management as such, wherein they are not only the emphasis on the hard skills such as technical skills, but also on the soft skills as to how to talk to people, how to engage with them. Okay, what is do's and don'ts of of multicultural interaction. So all these aspects were covered during the training period, and then essentially we found that this communication, whether it is through platforms such as Skype or Teams, where it is more voice based, or whether it's communication through emails. Okay, we started to understand that especially the clients which are Southeast Asia based, we need to kind of understand the context first. We need to understand that the level of English is not exactly the same level, or rather, the way they speak is slightly different, and they interpret is slightly different than the way we do it in India. So we had to kind of interact more with such customers and with such teams. So over communication is, I would say, over communication is not a bad idea when it comes to handling multicultural or multi-diverse teams. Just keep on communicating till you are sure as to what you have to do and what the other person is trying to convey. I think that's the gist of it.
Thank you for your valuable inputs. So, how and when did you develop an interest in ESG and corporate governance?
I think I had this interest probably a year or back in time, where there were news about global warming and how it is going to impact us in a big way. And that is where I started to think as to how I can contribute from myself, from my side, to the management, or rather what changes I can make in my daily lives to ensure that such impact is minimized. That is where actually I got more interested in ESG and these kind of activities, and that's where actually I got more detailed into the. I tried to follow all the blogs and the newspapers and stuff like that, magazines, basically articles in the magazines, and that is where I came across to your advert for Directors Institute, and I thought this is a good opportunity to contribute from my side to various aspects of ESG.
Great. So, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
I think there are multiple levels where what I can bring to table. One is the deep technical expertise that my typical experience in IT is, and also the management side or leadership kind of experience that I bring to the table. So both are kind of necessary, I would say, in order to contribute or add value to the ESG offering. So basically, nowadays we talk about governance. Okay, so it is not just about enabling the organization or enabling the capability of an organization to deliver on the ESG values, but also understanding the nitty-gritties of technology, how technology can enable, bring that ESG score to the fore, and that is where actually I bring those skills to the table. So whether it is technical knowledge or whether it is leadership experience, that is what I bring to the table. And of course, the certification which from Directors Institute, which is adding a lot of value. Now I'm able to relate a lot of things, what's happening in the real world. So whether it is the Volkswagen fraud of ESG and the implications of it on an organization, all these things are very clear to me now when I read in the newspapers or various blogs. So I think all this awareness and my experience is what I can bring to table or add value to.
Thank you so much for sharing your experiences, sir. So, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with the changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, MI, blockchain, big data, and Web 3.0?
Yeah, sure. So I think speaking of ESG only, what enables ESG is basically the capability to identify where you stand or capability to measure. Okay, how you are, for example, your energy consumption. There could be various sectors like construction, oil and gas. There could be basically possibly this is true in every commercial organizations today that they want to control their energy consumption or at least their carbon footprint. Okay, this is where technology can play a vital role in enabling and measuring and controlling the outcomes, basically. So whether it is IoT that can bring in data to all these sensors and all this data from the field into the computing system, and then analyzing that data using analytics, or whether you want to control it using various matrices. So all this technology enabling is going to be very important in order to control or understand, bring together the outcome basically for all these purposes. AI again is a new nascent field. Okay, it is still going to be developed much further. And wherever I think wherever there are too many people, it can kind of reduce that workload on people and actually take decisions in certain circumstances. I think all these things, or it can assist people. Nowadays, it's assisting people, or even as low as developer ranks. So all these things and technologies are going to be definitely enabling a lot of these outcomes, basically.
Thank you once again, sir, for all your inputs. So now coming to the next one, it is, we're building a community of industry magnets. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about this initiative taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
I think it is lined with the best practices that are followed throughout the world. We know that there are MBA programs, there are leadership programs, which strive to build a network of alumni and the various industry people, and then actually have that give and take of knowledge and share best practices amongst themselves. I think this is the move in the right direction. This will definitely enable an ecosystem where new entrants will be able to get the required support that they need, and experts would be able to share their experiences and their expertise with the rest of the group. I think this is a very good initiative.
Thank you, sir. Great. It was a fantastic session conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that the initiative by Directors Institute unquestionably has expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.